Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into fascinating historical events. Today, we're taking you back in time to the small Mediterranean island of Malta, and the incredible story of its survival during the Siege of Malta. What makes this topic so intriguing is how Malta, against all odds, endured relentless bombardment for 3 long years. How did this tiny island, with limited resources and outnumbered defenders, manage to repel one of history's most formidable military forces? The answer lies in the resilience, bravery, and tactical genius of the Maltese people. From their strategic fortifications to their unwavering spirit, their determination to protect their homeland is a tale that deserves to be told. So, join us as we uncover the secrets and strategies behind Malta's survival, and discover the untold stories of heroism and sacrifice that shaped its history. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means the world to us as we continue to bring you more captivating historical content. Now, let's dive into the Siege of Malta and witness the triumph of the human spirit. The Siege of Malta, how the island survived 3 years of bombardment. The historical context. Imagine an idyllic Mediterranean island, with its golden beaches, azure waters, and picturesque landscapes. Malta, situated between Sicily and North Africa, is indeed a slice of paradise. But beneath its serene exterior lies a turbulent history that has shaped the island into what it is today. One of the most significant chapters in this history is the Siege of Malta, a 3-year period of relentless bombardment and constant threats to the island's existence. To truly understand the gravity of the siege, we must delve into the historical context that led to this prolonged conflict. It was the year 1565, a time when the Mediterranean was a hotbed of political and religious tensions. The Ottoman Empire, under the leadership of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, had set its sights on expanding its dominion across the region. Malta, being a strategic outpost of the Christian Knights Hospitaller, presented itself as a prime target. The Knights Hospitaller, a military order established during the Crusades, had made Malta their home in the early 16th century. Their mission was to defend Christendom and protect pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. However, their presence in Malta posed a significant threat to the Ottoman Empire's expansion plans. The Sultan saw the island as a stepping stone towards conquering Europe, and thus, the stage was set for a bloody confrontation. In May 1565, the Ottoman forces, led by the renowned Admiral Dragut and the formidable General Mustafa Pasha, descended upon Malta with a fleet of over 40,000 men. The Knights Hospitaller, along with the local Maltese population, found themselves vastly outnumbered and outgunned. The odds were stacked against them, but their determination and resilience would prove to be the island's saving grace. The siege begins. The Siege of Malta commenced on May 18, 1565, when the Ottoman forces launched a massive assault on the fortified city of Birgu. The Knights and the Maltese fought valiantly, repelling wave after wave of enemy attacks. Despite being outnumbered, they held their ground, demonstrating a level of bravery and tactical prowess that would become legendary. The Ottoman forces, frustrated by their initial failures, turned their attention to the neighboring fortified towns of Senglia and Dina. Both locations faced intense bombardment, with the enemy constantly raining down cannonballs and other projectiles. The defenders, however, remained steadfast, refusing to yield to the overwhelming force bearing down upon them. It's worth noting that the Siege of Malta was not confined to fierce battles on land. The Ottoman navy subjected the island to relentless naval bombardment, further exacerbating the dire situation. The sound of cannon fire echoed throughout the island, serving as a constant reminder of the imminent danger that loomed overhead. The heroism of the knights throughout the conflict. The Knights Hospitaller exhibited unparalleled heroism and a staunch commitment to defending Malta at all costs. Their determination was personified by their Grand Master, Jean Parisot de Valette, whose extraordinary leadership became the backbone of the resistance. One particular incident that exemplified the Knights' bravery occurred on June 8, 1565, during an Ottoman assault on Fort St. Elmo, a crucial defensive position guarding the entrance to the Grand Harbor. The fort, despite being heavily outnumbered, held out for over a month, inflicting massive casualties upon the enemy. The Knights and their allies fought with unwavering resolve, even resorting to hand-to-hand combat when their ammunition ran out. As the siege wore on, the Knights' limited resources began to dwindle, and they faced the constant threat of starvation. Yet, they refused to surrender. Their resourcefulness became evident as they resorted to unconventional tactics to survive. For instance, They utilized underground tunnels, known as the Maltese Fugasse, to launch surprise attacks on the Ottoman forces. These underground passages not only provided an element of surprise but also allowed for strategic retreats and resupplies. The valiant Maltese resistance. While the Knights Hospitaller played a prominent role in defending Malta, it is essential to acknowledge the significant contributions of the local Maltese population. They, too, fought alongside the Knights, displaying remarkable bravery and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. The Maltese, though not professional soldiers like the Knights, demonstrated a fierce determination to protect their homeland. They formed a crucial part of the island's defense, manning the fortifications alongside the Knights and engaging in guerrilla warfare against the Ottoman forces. Their knowledge of the local terrain and their unwavering patriotism proved invaluable in repelling the enemy's advances. Furthermore, the Maltese population endured immense suffering during the siege. The constant bombardment, coupled with the scarcity of resources, made their daily lives a grueling struggle for survival. Yet, they persevered, providing unwavering support to the Knights and assisting in the defense efforts in any way they could. Conclusion: the Siege of Malta was a defining moment in the island's history, a period of 3 years when the survival of the Maltese people hung in the balance. The relentless bombardment, the constant threat of invasion, and the scarcity of resources tested their resilience to the core. Yet, through sheer determination, the Knights Hospitaller and the Maltese population stood united in defending their homeland. In the subsequent parts of this article, we will explore the various strategies employed by the defenders, the critical turning points of the siege, and the ultimate outcome that solidified Malta's status as the fortress of the Mediterranean. Stay tuned for a deeper dive into this extraordinary tale of courage, sacrifice, and triumph.